Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. From wherever you are, this is the Situation Room with Prophet B. Phiri. I want to discuss the issue of personal branding today. This is something most people don't think about. Personal branding is how you are viewed, how people embrace you. It affects your perception. It affects your ability to be respected or to be honored. Personal branding is a very important thing, but however, we don't have personal branding subjects in school, neither do we have them in universities. That is why you will go to a place and you will find presidents who look like they just walked off a maize field. Or you will see doctors who really inspire nothing except that they're doctors, and so they don't care. They already have the knowledge. However, look at the differences with people that care about branding. When you watch either sitcoms or reality TV, Dr. Oz, Oprah Winfrey, you look at those people and you can tell they didn't just jump out of the shower and start recording or doing the program. So what are the things that you need to consider if you are ever going to build a strong brand? Number one, your appearance. A lot of people, especially men in Africa, don't really care too much about their appearances. Appearance has a lot to do with your grooming, how your hair is cut, how you style or what you do with your beard, your teeth, their color, how you match your colors of what you wear, how you wear it. Somebody said something the other day that made me absolutely laugh. They said, I saw a man worn by a suit, meaning the suit was wearing the man, a sign somebody didn't care too much about their appearance. There is the issue of character. Character embodies and covers a lot of things. Character is such a deep a subject, we would actually need an entire recording purely on its own. Your integrity, how you relate to people, how you talk to people, how you address people, your compassion, your love, your empathy, or your wickedness, your being known as a mean person or as a nasty person, that all has a huge bearing upon your personal brand. Your speech, how well articulated you are. In our day and age when young people think it's fashionable to use abbreviations for everything else. When I grew up, we didn't abbreviate anything. If there were abbreviations, they were important for that. One of the things I determined was I would never respond to any WhatsApp message or message on Messenger that was written in abbreviations. First of all, I don't want to learn abbreviated language, neither do I really care. But watch. I always write my messages in full, and nobody's ever complained. So it tells you that speech is absolutely critical. How your command of a language, whether it's English, Portuguese, Japanese, train yourself, discipline yourself to be able to be articulate when it comes to speech. Your thoughts, how fast you can think, how you can dance without stopping, how your mind can solve issues without you asking for a week to think about something you could possibly just solve right on the spot. Does your brain function like an old abacus, or do you think like a mega computer? Your presentation. If you are teaching or you are training, if you are dishing food, if you have an office, how your chairs are laid out, how having vases are beautiful things, like where we are right now is the River of Life offices. Everything is in its place. Wall hangings, carpets, rugs. And I suppose when I start talking about this, somebody out there is thinking, oh, he's talking about having money. No, it's got nothing to do with having money. Presentation is about where you place what and how you place it in relation to everything else. What about order? Do you ever think about the importance of being an orderly person, or we could use the word being organized? Before you embark on something, what goes on in your mind? Do you finish the journey before you begin it? Because that's what order is about. It's about being prepared for eventualities. It's about anticipating things before they happen. That is order. That is organization. What about conviction? Being a person of conviction, being able to speak or address an issue with a conviction that convinces people that you know what you're talking about, not you're groping about something to say. In Europe, celebrities hire coaches for the things that I'm talking about. In Africa and most third world countries, you just need a person to blabber on TV, not think about what they're saying. I'm not going to mention our country, Zimbabwe, because we are too perfect. Everything about our politicians is perfect. What about your strength or your health? When people see you, is your poise, your demeanor, one that shows conviction of what you're talking about or what you're presenting? Do you show strength of personality, strength of character, physical strength? Do you start panting after getting involved in a little bit of physical activity? Or is there that strength that shows that you are a strong person? This, ladies and gentlemen, is the power of how you can build a personal brand. My name is Bothwell Phiri. I'm convicted of what I am saying, and I know it's going to change your life if you listen to it. Bye-bye.